Hey class, Mr. Anderson here. Today, I'm going to be showing you how you can create your very own circle of fifths. In order for this lesson to be effective for you, you need to have first watched both of the other videos that I've produced on the circle of fifths. If you haven't watched both those videos, this one isn't going to be useful and isn't going to make a great deal of sense to you. This will be useful, however, if you understand those concepts, because then you don't need to worry about having your copy of the circle of fifths with you. If you have just one thing memorized, two things actually, you'll be able to create your own circle of fifths that you can reference. And if you know how to create it on paper, it's not so big a stretch to then create that circle of fifths in your head if you have to, which is really where you want to be. Most musicians don't have to refer to the circle of fifths. They know it internally. So, like I said, there are two things that you have to know. The first one is either the order of sharps or the order of flats. I'll write them both now. Fat cats go down alleys eating bones, or be a dog cliff, which is, of course, the other one backwards. So if you have one of those two things memorized, you really have them both memorized. The top one is the order of sharps. The bottom is the order of flats. Now, I get to start creating my circles. So first, I'll just draw a circle. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm going to put tick marks around it just like a clock. There are 12 keys, just like there are 12 different times on a clock. So I'll put tick marks at 12, 3, and 6 o'clock. And then I can fill in the gaps for the other numbers. 2 ticks in between each of the ticks I already drew. Now I've got 12 ticks. I'm going to number these with the number of flats or sharps in the key signature. I'm going to put 0 at the top, and then I'll number around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll go the other way around the circle as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 at the bottom again. Now, these represent the number of sharps in a key signature and the number of flats in a key signature. Next, I just need to label the names of the keys. Now, here's the second thing you have to have memorized. You have to know that C is at the 12 o'clock position at the top. Now I can go around each of the different ways. So going to the right, I need to know what key comes next, and I can use this list at the top to know what note is going to come next. After C, I see the next key is G. After G, the next key is D. After D, the next key is A. After A comes E, and after E comes B. Now I've run out of letters. Where would I go next? It'll circle back around to this F, but now I can't call it F anymore because F is somewhere else in the circle. Now, since I've started the circle over again here, I've got to call that one F sharp. Now, going the opposite way around the circle, before C comes F. Before F, I got to start back over again, and then I end up with B, but now it's not B, it's B flat. Before B comes E, only it's E flat. Before E flat comes A flat. Before A flat comes D flat. And before D flat comes G flat. You'll notice that down here at the bottom, there's 2 6 o'clocks. F sharp has 6 sharps, and G flat has 6 flats. We could also add some more keys if we kept going. There's a C flat that would come before G flat, which is inharmonic to B. And if it went the other way, after F sharp, I could end up with C sharp, which is inharmonic with D flat. You could also keep on going forever around the circle and get some really weird theoretical keys that have multiple sharp signs, but those keys are only theoretical. No one writes in the key of F double sharp. You could find a way to write music in that key if you wanted to. No one would ever want to play it, and people would be pretty unhappy with you if you put it in front of them. Now, given what I've got here, you can now use this, figure out what key you're in the same way you could the other circle of fifths that I showed you. If I'm playing something that's in the key of D, I know that it has two sharps. I know those two sharps are F and C. If I'm playing something that's in the key of B, I know there's five sharps. I know those five sharps are F, C, G, D, and A. If I'm playing something in the key of B flat, I know there's two flats, and those two flats are B and E. If I'm playing something in the key of G flat, I know there's six flats, and those six flats are B, E, A, D, G, C. So now you've got your own circle of fifths. I encourage you to go back, watch this again, create this for yourself on paper, and then see if you can do it from memory without watching the video. It might take you a couple tries before you're getting right. Wait, I don't remember that one idea. Go back and watch that part of the video again. And before too long, you'll be able to have this internalized in your head. So you think, oh, what key has four sharps? Oh, I know it's the key of E, and I know those are F, C, G, D just off the top of your head without having to refer to the circle of fifths. But the first step is creating it. That's it, guys. Thanks for stopping by.